Hey everybody, it is Tuesday, 10 o'clock, and that's when I like to do my lives every week. So if you're on a schedule, then you know that every Tuesday at 10 o'clock I do my lives, and today we're going to be talking about sleep. And you're going to want to stay on till the end because I'm actually going to share with you how you can get a free sleep spray every month if you so choose. And I will tell you what, there's nothing better than getting a good night's sleep. I can absolutely 100% attest to that due to my history with sleep issues, which I'm going to share with you for a little bit. But if you are coming on, let us know that you're watching it live. Let us know where you're calling in from or watching from, excuse me, where your part of the world you are at. I know most of us are starting to slowly get back at work, so maybe these Tuesday daytime lives aren't going to be as effective, and I might have to find a new time to get. But right now, and I'm so thankful that finally people are allowed to get out of their houses, especially over on the East Coast. We haven't been as impacted over here on the West Coast, but I know some of you on the East Coast out there in New Jersey and New York, you guys have been really heavily affected by all this, and really hope as we start opening up the doors in restaurants and other public places that people still are smart with it all. In my opinion, and talking with other people as well, eventually we're all going to have to get this virus. So to be able to build up an immune system against it, and I'll tell you what, Swish is probably the best thing that you can be doing, in my opinion, in order to be helping boost your immune system, that if you do contract the COVID virus, you're at least not going to end up in the hospital or something like that. Obviously, it's been the biggest with the older people. But today, I actually want to just talk about sleep. And again, if you're just joining us, please let us know where you're dialing in from or tuning in from, what part of the country you're at. And then also let me know if you're watching it live or a replay. And if you have any questions in that, I will be happy to answer them afterwards. And we'll get those answered for you. You can also private message me anytime, and if it requires a phone call, I'll give you my phone number, and we can actually have a conversation with that as well. So, but did want to talk about sleep. Now, I know there's about 60% or better of adults that have challenges with sleeping, and also a lot of younger people have problems with sleeping, and I think it's been on the increase because of all the anxiety levels that they have. And so it's a very concerted effort. I have a friend here on Facebook, and she's an amazing lady, and she's constantly speaking of her sleep issues. She's yet to try our product. I don't know why, but I will tell you, I know for a fact, based on the evidence of everybody that's using this, it would help her out tremendously. So some people are just resistant because I don't know, because I'm selling it. I don't know, or it's network marketing or what it may be. But I will tell you, if you understand this company, understand the history of it, which I've done quite a bit of explaining on, then you'll understand that the power that's in these products you cannot get anywhere else. This is all new technology. It was created by these 4 scientists with 9 PhDs. Nobody else on the planet has this technology. So if you've tried CBD, you've tried other nutritional supplements, and you didn't get the result that you're looking for, those are the reasons why you absolutely have to give Cili by Design a chance, because it's totally different. So let's talk about sleep here, okay? This is the sleep spray. It's the size of a credit card. It's just a little bit thicker. It's actually a 1 month's supply. And you probably can't see it, but there's a little spray nozzle on here, a pump and a spray nozzle. And I'm not going to use a sleep because I don't want to go to sleep now. So I grabbed my boost spray. And if you can see this, it's just a spray, all right? So it sprays out. It's very fine mist. You basically spray it underneath your tongue. You hold it there for a minute and good to go. Now, this is not only CBD and CBG, it also has the 90 vitamins, minerals, which are all nanosized down to 7 nanometers, which just basically means it's going directly to your cells. We're not utilizing the digestive system. It also has the primary adaptogens, electrolytes, and nootropics, which is for mental clarity. Now, all that's in this main bottle here as well, but the sleep then is going to include other key ingredients, which I'll cover here in just a bit, to help you sleep better, to help the brain relax itself, and to be able to put you into a deep REM sleep. Ask yourself, all right, first of all, if anybody out there is having sleep challenges, please go ahead and put that in there in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. If you get a good night's sleep every night, put that in there as well. And also, if you want to share how many hours a night on average do you sleep? I was just looking up some statistics and preparing for this, and it's very interesting. Most adults are require between 7 to 10 hours of sleep. I'm a 6-hour night guy, and it does say in there some people can get away with 6 hours. I do enjoy a good 7 to 9 hours of sleep. And as of late, since I've been on this sleep product, that is what I'm getting. And as a result, I can tell the difference. So a lot of people don't. 50 to 70 million US adults have some sort of sleep disorder already. That's a lot of people out there, right? 37% of 20 to 39-year-olds report short sleep duration. A lot of this when I started doing this research this morning, was learning that a lot of people do have short sleep. In other words, they can sleep, but it's not that deep, lasting, long sleep. One of the challenges with sleep and not getting enough sleep is that's when our bodies heal themselves, right? Is when we sleep at night. So it's very important to get that deep REM, restorative night's sleep, and many people aren't, right? 50, 70 million Americans have some sort of sleep disorder. And then 40 to 59-year-olds, 40%, that's almost half of most adults suffer from some sort of sleep issue, all right? Or short sleep duration, I should say. The amount that suffer some sort of sleep issue is even higher than that. What are some symptoms of a sleep disorder? You're getting 30 minutes each night. It takes you 30 minutes to fall asleep at night. I can absolutely attest to that in my past. You wake up several times during the night. I can absolutely attest to that in the past. I feel sleepy during the day. That was one of my big challenges. Before I got onto these products, I felt groggy, especially in the afternoon. Any of you ever experienced that? If you ever had where you're in the afternoon or after lunch or something like that, and then you start to get a little dozy, like you need a nap. I don't have that feeling anymore. Yeah, sure, an afternoon nap, if I got nothing going on, I'll go ahead and take it, but it's not like I need it. And that's a huge difference. And that's one of the things, when you get a good night's sleep, those types of things start to change for you. And then another one is restless legs. I have had at times restless leg syndrome. It's very unnerving. If you've ever experienced that, it's not a good thing. And I cannot, since I've been on these products, maybe once or twice in the past year, have I even had any kind of semblance of a restless leg. And so it's pretty much gone now, which I'm very, very happy about. What are some other things that results of that challenge with our sleep is insomnia. Now, understand, I'm a pilot, right? I was in the military for 20 years, flew F-16s during that time, and I'm captain with Southwest Airlines now. When I was in the military flying F-16s, I developed insomnia. It had to do with I believe it all began when we lived in Italy. We lived in this penthouse apartment. It was amazing. In our apartment, get this, we lived on the top floor of this little complex. In our apartment, we had a full-up sauna, like a 4-6-person sauna. We had a tanning bed, and we also had a whirlpool. This was just in the bathroom. I mean, this was an amazing place that we had there in Italy. But we also had no air conditioning. And so here we are on the top, and it would get 100 degrees, 90, 80 to 90 to sometimes 100 degrees in the summertime there with no air conditioning. Extremely, extremely hot. On top of that, I was working 8 days in a row with 1 day off while we're going to war in Bosnia. So the stress level was extremely high. Well, the combination of all that had me develop insomnia. And it continuously got worse. And years later, when my wife and I were here in Phoenix, I had developed what turned out to be diagnosed as 3 different types of insomnia. I didn't even know there was more than one type of insomnia. I actually ended up with 3 different types of insomnia. And it was so bad, I was having to take myself off a flight schedule. I would go 2 days, sometimes 3 days with maybe about 2 hours of sleep in that period of time. I mean, so if any of you have ever experienced sleep deprivation, you know how debilitating it can be. In fact, if you want to share your comments and your experiences with sleep, I'd love to hear from you. It's something we all go through, right? This is not like, oh, it applies to some people and not to others. We all need our sleep, right? Our bodies heal ourselves at sleep when we sleep. So if we're not getting the sleep, And then our bodies aren't healing, our bodies aren't functioning. So anyhow, my insomnia got so bad that I'm pulling myself off the flight schedule and everything else. I go and do a sleep study. I didn't have sleep apnea. They didn't know what to do for me other than to give me sleep medication. And obviously I wasn't going to start that road, because I've heard of way too many people that become addicted to sleep medications. I wasn't looking for that. I was looking for something different. And as I'm walking out of this doctor's office, almost like a Columbo moment, he calls me back in and he goes, "Hey, I've got this thing in my drawer here." And he pulls out this little flyer and he goes, "Maybe this is something that would interest you. You might qualify for it." And it was a study that was being done at the VA hospital here in Phoenix. And I called them up and they said, "Oh yeah, you absolutely qualify." There was about, I can't remember the exact number. I'm going to say there was about 40 of us. They split us up into 2 groups of 20-ish. I was the second worst case for sleep deprivation. There was one gentleman that was worse off than I was, believe it or not, right? But out of like 30, 40 people or so, whatever it was, 32 people, I was the second worst case. I go through this program. It was all way to naturally try to help you out with your sleep and be able to sleep at night. I can't remember how long. It was about 2 months long. And I had the greatest success from that study out of everybody else that did the study. One of the reasons why is it required discipline. And I'm a very disciplined kind of guy. So you tell me to do something, I'm going to go and do it. And so I followed their procedures step by step by step. And sure enough, it cured my insomnia. All right. However, I still would not get a deep sleep. I'd still wake up often, sometimes still more difficult to fall asleep. And the further I got away from the study, and I did this probably, I don't know, 20 years ago or so now, as I got further and further away from the study, I would notice some sleep issues starting to resurface. So fast forward to a year ago, and Brad Hager and Marcia Hager and the creation of Cili by Design and getting on these products. And so I started taking my swish daily, every day, every morning. Take 1 black capful, put it in your mouth, swish it around for a minute and swallow it. And then just before going to bed at night, I grab my sleep spray. And now this sleep spray, I have it sitting on my nightstand when I'm traveling with Southwest. Here's another thing with my job at Southwest, circadian rhythm. Does anybody else, and you can drop this in the comments as well, do you have a job that requires a lot of travel time? If you do, then you understand what it's like you don't have control over that part of your circadian rhythm. Obviously, one of the things that can really help you out is being on a regular schedule to get you a good night's sleep. But if you're in a job or like a profession like mine where you're all over the place with time zones, that is a problem. It's a challenge. It's a real challenge, right? Because it messes with your sleep cycle. So even when I'm traveling at home, I have this always on my nightstand. Elka has one on her nightstand as well. But when I'm traveling, I keep one in my travel bag. And one of the things I do when I get to the hotel and I'm unloading my toiletries, if you will, this comes out and it goes right onto my nightstand. All right. The way you use this, so you're taking this first thing in the morning, and then just before you're ready to go to sleep, I mean, the phone is off, the lights are off. I mean, you're like laying your head on the pillow to go to sleep. I grab this 9 times underneath the tongue. I put it back down on the nightstand. I close my eyes and I go to sleep. And I'm telling you this, can't remember, maybe when I was a teenager, did I sleep as good as I do now? I sleep mostly throughout the night. Sometimes I might wake up. If I do, I take a glass of water, or I drink up some water and I spray about another 3 sprays of that and boom, I'm right back out. Deep sleep. I mean, I'm talking about one of the things that people that are using this sleep product is they cannot get over how they're dreaming again. I mean, deep, vivid, colorful dreams, and that's a signature that you are getting that deep restorative sleep that your body needs and loves. All right. That's when it helps to repair itself. What are some things that can show up if you're not getting a good sleep? I took a look at this. Heart attacks, coronary heart disease, strokes, asthma, COPD, which is a pulmonary issue, right? Chronic obstruction with the pulmonary, cancer, arthritis, depression, chronic kidney disease, and diabetes. These are all, and this is not me saying this, is I got this off of WebMD or one of those medical sites on the internet, but these are all issues that can come surface as we age if we're not allowing our bodies to sleep at night. So sleep is absolutely vital. And I'm telling you, these two products together, it's my favorite. This is my favorite sleep. I know Mr. Brad Hager will say this too when he's sharing this, but I can absolutely attest to this. When I would go to sleep at night, I was dreading heading into the bedroom. I did not want to, it just was not something I enjoyed because I wasn't looking forward to another restless night and not getting that deep sleep, even though I would get some sleep, right? Now, because of these two products, primarily we're talking this one right now, but they work together. You have to understand it. You can get just a sleep spray. It's $25, CiliGuy.com. All right, go to CiliGuy.com. Go to shop. You can buy it for $25. Have it in your home before the weekend. All right, so you can go do that right now. But I will tell you, they work out better together. And one of the reasons is everything that's in this bottle will work in your system for about 8 to 10 hours very actively. And then when you're boosting it then with this sleep at night, and plus it's got some ingredients here, and that's what I want to cover next. So for $25, you can get a better night's sleep. And I'm going to show you how you can actually get this sleep spray for free in just a moment. But some of the ingredients that are in this sleep is 5-HTP. And that basically converts into serotonin, which helps relax the brain. All right. L-Theanine, and that helps also to promote relaxation. It's huge. Vitamin B6. It also helps the body to make melatonin. Now, if you've ever used melatonin as a sleep aid, then you have experienced what I like to call the melatonin hangover, because you wake up kind of groggy, or even if you've used sleep medications or something like that, you wake up kind of groggy, right? Because it's a chemical thing that it's doing to your body. Well, what we're talking about with an all-natural supplement is that we're maximizing, or we're giving the body its chance to induce the sleep naturally, right? We're just helping it out to do that. So vitamin B6 is very important in regulating your internal clock and your sleep, all right? Valerian root is an herb that's used to promote relaxation and sleep. And then also we have passion flower, and it lowers the brain, passion flower lowers the brain activity, which helps you to relax and sleep better. So there's so many benefits that are in here, and there's so many more other key ingredients: lemon balm, ashwagandha, eleuthero, tulsi, humulus lupulus. I can't even pronounce some of these. And then we also have GABA, which again is going to increase and help relax the body. So how can you get some free sleep? Here's what you do. You go to CiliGuy.com, you click on shop, and you go and you order the swish with the free sleep spray. You'll see that as an option on there. What that is that's our VIP customer program. And when you do that, every month, you're going to get another month's supply of the swish, and you're going to get another month's supply of the spray, but you're only paying $79.95 retail for our swish product, and they're sending you the $25 free spray for free. So it's an absolute home run in that regards. Now you can enjoy that deep restorative sleep. You're getting free product from the company. I love this company, everything about this company, from the owners to the products, to the scientists who created it, to all the members that are out there spreading the good word, and to you and all of you, our customers. We love you all. So we want to wish you all a really great day. Go out, kick butt, have a great one, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.